Hi everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome back to my channel for another video. I am so excited about this one because I love back to school season. This is a haul of our homeschooling curriculum and supplies for this school year. If that comes as a surprise to you, if you don't know that we were homeschoolers, then I would encourage you to check out the link in the description box to the video that I made last year about me and my husband's heart and our thoughts behind the decision to homeschool our kids. If you're curious, go ahead and watch that. Also in the description box of this video is a list of other moms on YouTube who homeschool their kids. We're doing this big collab together. I am so thrilled about it. And actually, we are all doing a little giveaway together. So keep watching this video, and later on, I'm going to give you the instructions on how to enter that giveaway. I am so excited to show you what I have put together for this school year. Before we hop into it, make sure you are subscribed and have channel notifications turned on so that you don't miss when I post a new video. I make lifestyle and mommy videos over here on this channel every week, and if you are headed over here from the other videos in this collab and you've never seen me before, then welcome to my channel for the very first time. I am so glad you are here. Let's get into this haul. Now, our boys will be 3 in a couple of weeks, and we are starting like legitimate preschool. Last year I talked about how we didn't really have any goals for our kids' learning. There were no benchmarks that we were trying to reach, but for ourselves, meaning me and my husband, we were just trying to get into the mindset of being teachers to our children. And so we incorporated a lot of learning activities during their playtime. But this year we're taking a little bit different of an approach, and we're actually going to set aside time that's specifically for schoolwork. We gave it a shot a few different times during the summer just to see if our boys were ready for that, and they really responded very well to the structure of having like school time. And so I'm really excited to dive into it this year with them. We do have some goals this year. So by the end of the school year, I would love it if my boys knew all of their letters and their numbers. They knew how to write out letters and numbers. And I just think that would be so rewarding for them. And it would be a great starting point for the next couple of school years when they will be learning how to read and they will be learning how to do simple math. I made these purchases of these supplies and books and things along those lines, just so you guys know what my thinking is for this school year. I have my Target and Amazon items in this box, and then down at my feet here, I have another big box from holler.com. I got a bunch of stuff there too, and I will also add that this video is not sponsored. I purchased every single one of these items myself. I think I'm going to start with the Target bag. Target's Dollar Spot, which is things between like $1 and $5, I believe, has a lot of great things for teachers and students. So first thing I have here from Target, this was $1, and it is called a bulletin board decor. This is just little cardstock pieces of paper with the alphabet on it. We don't have a bulletin board here, but we do have this mirror. By the way, I am sitting in my dining room right now, a kitchen dining room, which is where we do our school time. And this mirror behind me is where I will probably stick some of these, and maybe we'll do a few of these letters a week. A couple of the things in this haul I will point out are for me, not necessarily for my children. And I'm not just a teacher to them. I also do tutoring on the side, and I teach math classes sometimes. So this year I am teaching geometry, and I picked up at Target a couple of these lesson planner notebooks for teachers. I thought this was really sweet. Teaching is a work of the heart is a grade book, which is awesome. Obviously, my preschoolers, my 3-year-old preschoolers at that, will not be getting grades, but my math students will. These little books, I'm sure you've seen them if you've stopped into Target any time after the 4th of July. They started stocking these. I actually got a couple of these when I was in Colorado with my friend Cassidy. We went on a little Target run, and I just couldn't pass these up. So this one is colors. There's an animals one. They kind of break animals into different categories like puppies, kitties. There's climbers and colorful animals. So that gives us a lot to talk about when I'm reading those to my kiddos. And then here's numbers. And there's a different number on each page. 1 rose, 2 kitties, 3 cherries, 4 cars, etc. That's it for Target. Let me get into my Amazon haul. Amazon is my favorite place to get children's books. I got these Little Bear books. Oh, I love Little Bear. This is such a classic. This takes me back to my childhood. My boys watched the Little Bear cartoon, and these are like the original Little Bear with the like original illustrations and everything. So I have Father Bear Comes Home, Little Bear's Friend, and Little Bear's Visit. I love Little Bear's Visit. This is such a sweet book. He goes and visits his grandma and grandpa for a few days, and it's just very sweet to see their relationship. And I love characters in cartoons and in books that are well behaved. Which brings me to the next little series of books that I picked up, which is the Frances the Badger series. Now, she is not the most well-behaved character, but she always learns her lesson in the end, and that is such a good thing to have in children's material. So I got Bread and Jam for Frances, A Bargain for Frances, Best Friends for Frances, Bedtime for Frances, and A Birthday for Frances. This is Frog and Toad Storybook Treasury, and this has 4 different Frog and Toad books. Again, you can probably tell that I love older books. Really, really love older books. And these are easy readers. Actually, all of these books are. Some are at higher levels than others, but this little Frog and Toad series are very, very simple sentences, and I want them to learn how to like draw their finger along the line that I'm reading, even if they don't know what the letters are or what the words are. That really helps with sight reading the words, and I think that especially like these goofy little stories about Frog and Toad just will be great for my boys, because it's Liam and Judah kind of remind me of Frog and Toad, the differing personalities and all of that. But I loved this as a kid, and I think my boys will too. This is the last book I got, and I am not familiar with it, but I saw it as a suggested book along with what I purchased on Amazon. They have books like a collection of stories for 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds. I got the 3-year-olds, and then they have 4, 5. I think it goes up to 7 or 8. Could go higher than that. But I just thought this looked cute. Look at these illustrations. They're bright and really, really pretty. Carefully chosen for 3-year-olds, they are easy to read with enchanting illustrations on every page. Enjoy the tales of Chicken Little and Rapunzel, along with exciting news stories and rhymes to treasure. I thought this was really cute. I think my boys will like this. That is all from Target and Amazon. Moving on to my big hauler box that I've got here. This thing is so heavy. Get all the stuffing out. Holler.com, if you guys don't already know, because I didn't know about them until about 9 months ago, and I've been making orders here and there. But they're basically an online dollar store. I don't think any of their items are more than 10 bucks. And these, oh my goodness, I am so excited. This is the first piece of actual like curriculum that I have ever purchased for my boys. I can't believe they're actually old enough for this sort of a thing. I was looking through these little, it's a big fun preschool activity book, and it just goes through the whole alphabet. Like there's a page or 2 per letter, and they get to, you know, learn how to trace them and draw them and see what that letter fits into what word. And there's coloring pages, there's learning pages, there's matchup pages. There's like so many different sorts of activities and lessons in this book. I think my boys will like this a lot. My boys love routine, but they do get bored after a while with the same old stuff. So I think a book, like a big activity book with a bunch of variety in it, is really good for them. I think it'll keep their attention throughout the year. And my goal with this is to have them done with it by the end of the school year, so between now and May or June. And there's even a little certificate at the end. I have 2 of those. Twins, kind of got to get 2 of everything when it comes to this sort of a thing. And then a couple of things for me as a teacher. I bought 2 3-packs of spiral bound notebooks. These ended up being only like 25 cents each notebook. That's pretty good. Next thing, this is more of a craft fun activity, not necessarily about learning. Of course, we will do the learning stuff, but we are still going to do that like learning sort of playtime. And I got these Melissa and Doug paint with water little books, so that eliminates the need to have paints. My children are the most destructive mess makers in the world, and so having paints out for my kids to like finger paint or that sort of a thing, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. So I thought this was a good compromise. They just wet the little brush and then paint on the different parts of the paper that have like a water activated paint in them, and it's not messy. I mean, knowing my children, they will probably find a way to make it messy, but I thought this was a better idea for my kids. This is just kind of like a coloring book that also teaches them their ABCs. So they can share this. We'll rip out the pages. It doesn't have to stay intact or anything. But they have cute little pages of, you know, lighthouse for L, and they just color that in, and they can practice their letters if they want to, and that sort of a thing. And to go along with the ABC coloring book, I got the 1, 2, 3 coloring book. So this goes all the way up to number 20, which I like. I don't like it when curriculum ends at number 10, because there's so much more than number 10, and my boys already know how to count to 10, so I want to challenge them a little bit more this year. And yeah, they have like a 2-page spread for each number. I got some crayons to go along with those coloring books. This pack of 24 was 50 cents. That's pretty great. One of the things I love about holler.com is that they have so much Melissa and Doug, and it's way cheaper over there than on Amazon. Again, nothing is really over $10, and on Amazon, the Melissa and Doug brand can actually be more on the expensive side. So I have this Get Ready to Write little set. This is, again, something that they will share. It has little cardboard letters, and then cardboard numbers, a dry erase pen, and then lines for them to practice their letters, and then we can like wipe it away and the next kid can practice their letters and shapes and that sort of a thing. So, and then for me and the boys, I got this 3-pack of pencil sharpeners for $1. I'll take the pink one, thank you very much, and they can have the blue and black. The last things in here I was so thrilled about, and these might be a little bit advanced for my boys this year. I mean, not might be. Some of these definitely are more advanced. We have a map, so, you know, that's definitely not preschool material, but I couldn't pass up $1 each for these really heavy-duty plastic mats. This will go in like my storage bin for all the school curriculum that I'm making a collection of. I will bring this to my geometry class because it's always good to have a little reference point for your times tables. Here's an alphabet learning mat, so this is definitely something I will use with my boys this year. And then phonics, so this is more advanced than they are, but they may surprise me and totally, you know, excel past my expectations. And so this is just a phonics learning mat. I think this is adorable. Again, we do have goals for the boys this year, like what I would like to see them do, but if it's obvious as we go that they're just not ready, I'm definitely not gonna be pushing them farther than what they really want to do, but I do want to challenge them when it comes to the discipline of sitting down and having learning time. They really seem to be ready for more structure when it comes to their learning time. So I have a 3-month-old baby that just woke up. Maybe you heard her squawk a couple times in the last couple of minutes or so. I need to go get her up and feed her. Look, I woke up from her nap. Hi, sweetie girl. Are you awake? Do you want to help me tell everyone how to enter this giveaway? What do you think? I'm so excited about this giveaway. We have put together a little book bundle for the winner, and actually one of the books in this bundle was written by one of the moms in this collab, which is so awesome. It's great to be able to support another mom. So the only thing that you've got to do to enter this giveaway is go follow the links to the channels in this description box and watch their homeschooling collab video. Leave a comment, subscribe to their channels, and you will be entered. The winner will be selected at random and will be contacted privately 1 week from today, which is August 24th. Good luck to everyone who is entering. If you aren't interested in entering this giveaway, I still encourage you to go watch the other mamas in this collab. They are a source of inspiration and encouragement and information for me as a homeschooling mom, and I know they can be the same for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you later.